confrontation. My dear friend, you're disturbing right now. She's
You are biased. You are trying to show
every problem.
Every problem.
Nonsense. I mean, what's going on here? She says that Islam respects women, and I asked her what is the evidence. She did not start answering my question for 5 minutes or so, and now we are talking.
A heated public confrontation unfolded when Arul Velusamy posed a question that, while simple on its face, proved deeply unsettling for a group of Muslim women.
Book respect women. Simple question.
This is wait. This is 600 pages book, and you are waiting. When you are stopping me, you are waiting me to answer a huge question.
Is marrying a prepubescent lady or girl, not lady, child, prepubescent child, respecting women? If you adopt someone as your son, who is that to you?
Your son.
Ah, lovely. Son.
Who are you?
Son's wife.
Who are you?
So
Who are you?
having sexual intercourse with son's wife,
Do
is
I
that
have
marriage?
to think like you?
Domestic abuse predominantly in relation to Muslim men and women in the UK. In the UK, there are multiple quote-unquote families which are claiming to be brothers and sisters, where clearly they are one man to multiple ladies. Who knows who they are? Does this book...
How exactly does Islam respect women? What followed was not a calm exchange of ideas, but a spiraling confrontation marked by deflection, accusations, emotional escalation, and an inability or unwillingness to directly address the question being asked.
Does this book respect women? Does this book respect women?
Sorry?
Does this book respect women?
Does this book respect women?
Women, yeah.
Of course, this book, look, you are trying to direct the discussion towards another thing, and you are trying to direct it like, look, Quran says like, Quran doesn't respect women, etc. Oh, you cannot say that because it doesn't.
I can't say that also.
Look,
I mean, should I get permission from you to even breathe?
Please, don't do that. Please don't do that.
I can't say this, I can't say that.
Look,
What can I do?
That's a different discussion, and we can discuss this. But you are always like asking something, and you are not continuing the discussion.
please.
No, please.
Does this book respect women? What do you think?
Not only
Please
women,
explain.
not
Please
only
explain.
women.
No, women.
but-
In particular
but
women, right?
All women.
How
You
does
should-
this...
From the beginning, Velusamy made it clear that his inquiry was specific, not general.
Beside our book, our God's book, word, you should see and hear our Prophet Muhammad's words about women. And
This book. Please focus on
okay,
this book.
our
Because burning this book
It
is
is
so
not.
serious
It
an
is
issue.
not
So
separate
please tell
from
me.
doings of Prophet Muhammad and Quran. You know, I mean, if you want to search about it,
What is there in this book which explains women are precious?
look.
miras konusunda mesela, miras konusunda ondan
No,
sonra
no, no. First of all, you cannot dictate like your principles as a human.
So you will do that,
What are you
and I can't do that? This is marvelous. So you come, go around the world
You're asking
and
my
tell us all.
question. Look, you're asking my question, and I'm answering
was a question.
and you have to respect my question.
Question.
Because I respect your question.
How does this book respect women? You haven't got near the answer
Don't
yet.
stop me. Don't make me stop. Okay.
He was not asking whether Islam teaches kindness in the abstract, nor whether Muslims are instructed to respect all people.
Opinions, first of all.
You haven't
Okay.
given any so far.
No,
How does this book
Still-
respect women? One
still
second.
you're-
Let the
still
friend-
my English
You're
is not
trying-
that good to
No.
explain
Wait.
my thoughts.
Wait.
I'll give you some examples. I'll give you some examples.
You don't have to give some examples.
Are you
because
scared?
When you say something about this, and for example, like you know, when you get married, and according to Islam, women get one and men get two, right? And there's something.
Is there even a marriage in the Quran?
His focus was narrow and intentional. What does Islam say or do that demonstrates respect for women specifically? This distinction became the core fault line of the exchange.
For my opinion, you cannot dictate your thinking, your perspective as a true You can't dictate. You can say that this is my opinion.
Please listen.
And this is true. Okay?
Please listen.
And
All that I did was
You are not
ask a
listening to me.
question.
You are not listening
I only
to me.
asked a question. I didn't give
You
you.
are not listening
I
to
didn't
me.
dictate any opinion.
No.
Question.
We are talking about
Question.
something, and you are like,
Rather than answering directly, the women repeatedly broadened the scope of the discussion.
Topic: how does this book respect women?
okay, let me tell you something.
It
How?
all the humanity actually, not only women, all the humanity.
This is what I'm trying
Stay
to
on
say.
women. Stay on women, please.
They argued that Islam respects everyone, that it promotes peace, morality, and social harmony.
Look, you cannot. No. Yeah. And you cannot say that. This
Can
is-
you please get to the answer? How does this respect women?
No, still.
speaking too much.
Still, you are not respecting to me. Okay, you are always stepping to me. You are
My
making.
dear friend, will you ever answer the question or not? How does this book respect women? Simple question.
This is
Don't take the copy.
wait. This is 600 pages book, and you are waiting. When you are stopping me, you are waiting me to answer a huge question. Okay,
You
I
haven't
can
even
give
started.
Each time, Velusamy redirected them back to the original question, insisting that general claims about universal respect did not answer how women, as women, are treated within Islamic doctrine and practice.
Give me
No,
one.
no,
Give me
no.
one. Let's start somewhere. Please give me one.
Okay. Let me give you. First of all, in Quran, you cannot separate a human as a for all, like as a, how can I say that? As a soul. Okay, human and man, all people.
Man and
considers-
woman, or
yeah, man and woman.
Man,
Yeah,
you can't.
yeah, you cannot because you are mu'min. You are
This insistence appeared to frustrate them further.
not respectful, really. I mean,
What are you saying?
It is
What are you
really.
saying?
I mean, you're really manipulating, and you're.
Who I am manipulating?
irrespectful.
I asked a
As the discussion progressed, the women shifted tactics. Instead of defending specific teachings or verses, they accused Velusamy of being disrespectful merely for asking the question.
For 5 minutes,
Oh
I'm
my
repeating
God.
the same
You are-
question.
I
I
will
am
not
manipulating
continue. I will not continue because when I explain something, you are like this.
because I'd really like to find an
Oh my God.
answer.
I mean,
Does
you should
this-
Be, you
okay.
should be
My dear friend.
respectful
Sure.
towards a woman. Okay,
Too much.
First learn
I
this.
respect.
First learn this. Actually,
whoa,
you
whoa.
should read this. You
I
should
respect.
read this.
I respect.
Okay.
I'll
will not
I'll give you
continue
some
this.
specific points.
I'll
I'll give you some
Because
specific
when
points.
when I'm trying
I'll
to
give you-
explain something, you are like, how can I explain something?
Sure.
You are not listening to me.
Sure.
That's really
That's fine.
irrespectful.
That's fine.
And you should learn from
I
this book
apologize. I
being
apologize. Let's.
The implication was that the inquiry itself was offensive, that certain topics should be immune from scrutiny.
woman. I will not continue to this conversation.
You are continuing right now.
search-
Okay,
you
that's
can
fine.
search
Maybe she
on
will.
Google. Okay, it is so. I mean, it should because it should. It will.
You
last,
don't know.
It will last. No, I know. I am living.
Why should I
this
go to Google?
religion,
Okay,
you know?
let me-
And I'm so
I'll give you some
respectful
points.
towards people, but when you are laughing towards people while speaking about my religion. This shows how you are
I'll give you-
irrespectful
Sure.
towards Islam
Can I-
and Muslim women. You
I'll-
should be respectful.
I'll
okay?
give you some-
I will not continue.
That's fine. If you want to, so you think killing women because they didn't wear hijab is wonderful respect? Me laughing is disrespecting. God bless you. God bless you.
In my mouth.
No.
That's why you are wrong. You are wrong.
Velusamy countered by pointing out that a question cannot be inherently disrespectful, and that discomfort does not invalidate inquiry.
Irrigate. Irrigate is where you.
In Quran, there are words that are very, like, how do we say, edebi?
Different meanings. Different meanings?
No, I mean, like
Not only Quran,
like
for
metaphor, like
everything.
Quran.
Please explain the metaphor. If men go in to irrigate the land, which is the women, what is the metaphor?
Act them like as you want. You understand this?
You tell me, what does it mean? You tell me.
Look.
I'm not saying
First
anything,
of
you
all,
tell me.
Look, let me tell
No,
you
she
something.
is speaking, please.
First,
Respect her, please. Please respect the lady.
Be unbiased towards all religion.
She is
and
beginning
all
to answer.
women,
My
all
dear
women,
friend,
okay?
my dear friend.
Lo-
She is
don't
beginning to
love
answer. You're not
towards
beginning to
people,
answer.
Okay? See, and then let's speak about it because you are very biased, very biased.
There are some words and there are some ayats.
This particular one, what does it
As
mean?
Muslim, even we as Muslims, it's not like we hear that. Okay.
What does this mean?
He will not.
If a belief system claims moral authority, he argued, it should be able to withstand examination.
Another question. I'll ask another question. How long, one second. If someone were to come home, a husband were to come home to a wife and says, talak, talak, talak. The lady is divorced.
Yes.
Is that respecting the lady?
Yes. I mean, we don't have.
Is that respecting the lady?
To see religion, daily life,
respecting,
as you see.
it's
Okay.
protecting the nikah. We say nikah nasıl söyleyeyim?
Dear friend, if a gentleman comes home and in 10 seconds, how long does it take? Talak, talak, talak. Maybe 5 seconds. The lady is divorced. Is this respectful?
How can I say it's
The emotional temperature rose sharply. The women accused Velusamy of being manipulative, of raising his voice, and of provoking them intentionally.
it's not.
Dear friend,
Well, there are
if they
many
come home-
conditions, but because you are
What are the
trying to
conditions?
manipulate and like see our
What are the
religion
conditions?
as a small thing.
What are the
You
conditions?
are asking, manipulating questions.
Okay,
What
me
are the
ask
conditions?
you something. In the
Talak.
Bible, in the
One
Bible,
second. Talak.
please,
Excuse me,
please
my dear
show
friend.
me-
Please, please.
show me
Talak,
every
talak.
paragraph
What
about
was-
women.
Excuse me.
And how Bible
Later,
is
one second.
respectful
Don't,
towards
please.
women.
So
Okay,
that's fine.
do it, do
One
it,
second.
do it.
One second. One
Please
second.
do
One
it.
second. So third.
Do it.
One second. One second. We're in the middle of a
Please do
conversation.
it.
One second. Now,
You
third
cannot
point.
do it.
Third.
You
Third.
cannot do it, but you are
My dear friend.
manipulating
Third point.
people.
Third point. A gentleman can, let's say a gentleman has someone with nikah, what you call nikah. So a gentleman has a lady under nikah, which is sexual intercourse. And then the Quran says, if he leaves home, goes somewhere, he can actually secretly find some other lady. Is that
Doesn't say like that. You say this.
If I showed you, if I showed you, what would you
Show
do?
me.
Please.
If I showed you, what would you do?
His response was blunt. Their reaction to the question was not his responsibility. If the question was triggering, he argued, that reflected unresolved tensions within the subject matter, not malicious intent on his part.
My dear friend, you're disturbing right now. She's
You are biased. You are trying to show
Yeah, I'm- every
open,
problem.
Open,
Yeah,
every
yeah.
problem.
Every problem
Look,
in the Quran.
You're respective. This is my religion, and you're saying every
I
problem.
can't believe this
I don't-
nonsense.
You
I mean,
don't-
what's going on here?
You cannot-
She says
No, you
that
cannot.
Islam respects women, and I asked her, what is the evidence? She did not start answering my question for 5 minutes or so, and now we are talking.
At one point, the women suggested that Velusamy needed to read the Quran properly, and implied that selective reading distorted its message.
Our
That's the
religion
wrong
protects
question.
us from
Sure.
from
How exactly, one second. In Iran, in Afghanistan, dear friend,
He can be Hindu. He can
in
be
Afghanistan,
Christian, he can be
You can
everything,
tell.
but he should be
from Sri
respectful.
Lanka.
in Afghanistan, in Afghanistan, you said women, Islam protects women. In Afghanistan, how exactly women are protected?
Islam is not the
People.
Islam is not like how you see it in Iran or Afghanistan.
Yet when pressed to provide passages that clearly articulated respect for women, they struggled to do so.
Every problem in the Quran.
You're respective. This is my religion, and you're saying every
I
problem.
can't believe this
I don't-
nonsense.
You
I mean,
don't-
what's going on here?
You cannot-
She says
No, you
that
cannot.
Islam respects women, and I asked her, what is the evidence? She did not start answering my question for 5 minutes or so, and now we are talking.
Look, that's a wrong question.
Our
That's a
religion
wrong
protects
question.
us from
Sure.
from
How exactly, one second. In Iran, in Afghanistan, dear friend,
He can be Hindu. He can
in
be
Afghanistan,
Christian, he can be
You can
everything,
tell.
but he should be
from Sri
respectful.
Lanka.
in Afghanistan, you said women.
Ironically, one of them claimed that he should read verses showing women being mistreated, an admission that undercut their own defense.
Afghanistan, how exactly women are protected?
Islam is not the
People.
Islam is not like how you see it in Iran or Afghanistan.
You know? So Islam is like what is in the UK?
Islam is like
Islam, what is in Iran?
How
Not
a
in the
Muslim
UK, not
person,
in Iran,
a real
etc.
Muslim person, real.
Taliban.
Velusamy seized on this contradiction, asking how acknowledged mistreatment could coexist with claims of respect. He then raised specific examples that have long been controversial in critiques of Islamic texts.
Can I tell you what the Quran says? Can I tell you what the Quran says? Number one. No, please. I'll give you. Once. Okay, I'll say a few things. Number one. The Quran says, please listen. Number one. Please. Number one. The Quran says women are irrigable land. Irrigable land that men come in to irrigate. I'll finish. Let me.
One point Velusamy raised was the Quranic metaphor comparing women to tilth or agricultural land, language that, in his view, reduces women to property or utility rather than autonomous individuals.
I'll finish. Let me finish. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Many things.
Like what?
But because you are very opposite.
Like what? What are the meanings?
Like it's not like you hear that.
What does it mean?
Many meanings. Many meanings behind this.
Like what are the meanings?
We should.
Look. Be
Rather than addressing the substance of the critique, the women reacted with visible offense, dismissing his interpretation and accusing him of hostility.
Threatening me.
Halal.
Yeah.
We call this halal. It is
One, sir. So what are the meanings?
halal.
That's why.
Something halal.
Please
And
don't
there is
continue.
there is nothing.
So if men go to irrigate,
They
if
will
men
not
go
give
to irrigate
permission.
women, what does that mean?
Irrigate.
Like put water on the
You know, irrigate. Irrigate is, where you.
In Quran, there are words that are very, like, how do we say, edebi?
different meanings. Different meanings?
No, I mean, like
Not only Quran, for every-
like Quran.
Please explain the metaphor. If men go in to irrigate the land, which is the women, what is the metaphor?
Act them like as you want. You understand this?
You tell me, what does it mean? You tell me.
Velusamy did not stop there. He pressed further, asking how child marriage, permitted or historically practiced in Islamic contexts, could be reconciled with claims of respect for women.
From even Muslim person.
Let me ask you something else. Is marrying a prepubescent lady or girl, not lady, child, prepubescent child respecting women?
Once again, no direct answer followed. The women deflected, changed topics, or questioned his motives instead of engaging the issue itself.
Came, there were another conditions.
Like what?
Like we don't know how the life was. Like
Prepubescent.
Okay,
Look, wait. AJ, bir bekle. Look, we have a lot of good scholars about this kind of things.
Are you one of them? Are you one of them?
Only I'm
No,
not expert.
then don't say anything.
I'm
Please
not
let us speak.
expert on
If you're not a scholar, please let us
I'm
speak.
trying to live Quran. Okay, just trying. I'm not very good at it.
So now,
and I love
excuse me,
my
my dear
religion.
madam, please.
Listen to me.
Prepubescent girls, is that
Why
respected?
you are not
Islam doesn't
listening?
say
You are not happy with that, right?
you can marry 5 women or 4 women.
No, 4 at a time. 4. Don't use the term marry. Please don't. Islam doesn't have marriage. Please don't.
Not marriage.
Clearly, there is no marriage in Islam.
If you say so, okay, you are the expert on Islam.
One second.
Okay.
Perhaps the most destabilizing moment came when Velusamy referenced Islamic leadership and marital practices, including the example of a leader marrying the wife of his adopted son.
Daughter-in-law, is that marriage?
What?
Daughter-in-law.
You should go
Oh
and
my
learn
God.
our language.
Show it to me.
Well, okay.
Immediately.
Did you who you call prophet?
In the Quran,
Did-
you have Quran.
Yeah.
Show it to me.
No, excuse
Show
me.
it to
Mind
me.
different. You
Show
finish.
it to me. You
Are you-
said,
did-
give me an
did your
example.
prophet-
You said,
did
give
your
me
prophet-
an example. Show it to me.
He wasn't his biological son.
Okay, it's not biological. It's not.
Show it to me.
Excuse
Why
me.
you are not showing?
Because you said you finished the conversation 15 minutes ago. You're still here. I don't know why. I'm speaking to her. I'm speaking to her.
You're
Not by.
He asked plainly how such actions could be framed as morally respectful to women.
Referring to Anita.
right.
Well, you tell me. Which one did you refer to as not biological? Which one?
when Prophet Muhammad married Zainab bin Jahsh.
Yes, yes. So you know exactly. So why do you ask me? How exactly were they
So
related?
don't use the word that
Who was he?
he was adopted, not he was.
Okay, once. Marvelous. Excuse me, my dear friend. When someone, excuse me, my dear friends. If any of you adopt someone to be your son, who is that to you? Oh, lovely.
Your son.
Oh, lovely. 1 second. Are you hearing? Please take the hoodie away. You may hear. If you adopt someone as your son, who is that to you?
Your son.
Ah, lovely. So, son.
For you.
Son's wife.
For you.
So,
For you.
having sexual.
This line of questioning left his interlocutors visibly frustrated, unable to respond with clarity and increasingly defensive.
The
Daughter-in-law.
conversation, okay?
Where in the world is it?
You're
Where in
expert
the
on
world is
Islam.
that culturally
You're
acceptable?
expert on Islam, and when I ask you, show it to me, you can't do it. Okay?
My dear friend.
And when somebody says something,
Yeah.
you're asking people.
You're
maybe
just
from
wasting
other
filibustering. It's called
background,
filibustering in the
other
UK. But let's
values.
move on.
Oh,
So,
okay.
multiple problems, my dear friend.
Whenever
Multiple.
Muslims entered country and they were
As the exchange deteriorated, one woman went so far as to label Velusamy an enemy, framing him not as a critic engaging in debate, but as a threat.
Okay.
Where in the world is it?
You're
Where in
expert
the
on
world is
Islam.
that culturally
You're
acceptable?
Expert on Islam, and when I ask you, show it to me, you can't do it. Okay.
My dear friend.
And when somebody says something,
Yeah.
you're asking people.
You're
maybe
just
from
wasting
other
filibustering. It's called
background,
filibustering in the
other
UK. But let's
values.
move on.
Oh,
So,
okay.
multiple problems, my dear friend.
whenever
Multiple.
Muslims entered country,
This move marked a decisive shift from discussion to tribal defensiveness.
like managing those places, there were peace. Okay.
Where exactly? In the UK, we have problems.
In the-
With women in the UK, with children, we have problems. With women, we have problems. By the way, we need to bring this out. Rather soon, it's going to. Domestic abuse predominantly in relation to Muslim men and women in the UK. In the UK, there are multiple quote-unquote families which are claiming to be brothers and sisters where clearly they are one man to multiple ladies. Who knows who they are?
Muslim people, right? Only
Multiple
Muslim
problems in
families,
our
right?
nation.
Only Muslim.
The question was no longer whether Islam respects women, but whether it was permissible to even ask.
Right?
Do you understand
If
Islam
there-
does this?
No.
They
If there is a
don't- they
problem,
don't represent Islam.
What's that?
They don't represent.
Who doesn't? Pre-pubescent girls, you can have sexual intercourse with. So when they have it,
You are
65,
saying,
four. 65.
only Muslim families have this problem, right? This kind of problem,
are you
right?
focused right now?
No. You
Please.
are focusing
Sure.
only Muslim people's
Right now?
wrongdoings,
Sure.
and you are not giving an example of other people from other religions.
Maybe
That's not normal. That's not abnormal, by the way. Every people from different background, culture, religion can be bad people, right? That's so normal.
Excuse
but
me,
look
my
at
friend.
me.
Are you
look
listening?
At me.
Are you
I'm
listening?
Sorry, I'm more
Are you listening so
respectful
far?
than you because
So
I'm
far-
not laughing against,
so far,
the
you have
other
disrespected
religion.
the
And
entire
I'm not
conversation.
Okay with burning Bible. I'm sorry. You are okay, but I'm not okay because this is a book of a religion. Okay, people like it.
Excuse me.
People like
If a
it,
book is
but
junk,
you're not-
burn it.
Okay.
All day long, every
respect-
single day,
I respect
burn
this
it.
book.
What this confrontation ultimately revealed was not a definitive answer to the question posed, but something more telling of the fragility of certain beliefs when subjected to direct scrutiny. Instead of reasoned explanations, the discussion devolved into emotional appeals, accusations, and moral outrage. The women defended Islam passionately, yet struggled to articulate concrete examples addressing the specific issue raised.